Hey guys, Mike here, Professional Security Journal. I'm gonna prop the phone up real fast. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I was talking to Sean on Instagram today, and I basically asked him for a second opinion on a video topic that I have been kicking around my head for a bit. And I'm sitting here doing my research for that video, and it just spawned a total topic for me. So, in the near future, my channel is going to focus entirely on duty belts. These next videos for the next couple of weeks, possibly months, are going to be nothing but duty belt videos relating to a duty belt and or external vest carriers. If you're allowed to wear body armor over your uniform instead of the concealed stuff that I hate oh so very much, due to my eczema, not like when I wore crap life defense early on in my private security career, and I wore their CBA, concealed body armor, when I wore that CBA under my uniform so my shirt was over my vest. I died. I literally died. If you've never been to the city of Las Vegas, we're desert, so I'm sitting here melting in body armor. I've got my eczema, so when I sweat, I get really inflamed really bad. And it just, when I try never to sweat on duty, but like when I sweat in an internal body armor, in an internal carrier, I melt. It got to the point to where when I was an employee of Protective Force International, when PFI said, "Oh no, we don't allow that," I went, "I don't give a shit. I have a doctor's medical note. I'm doing this." So I wore a crap life defense uniform vest carrier, the like Molly pocket or half Molly dressy pockets, the uniform carrier, the shirt style carrier. I wore one of those early on in my career when I was with PFI. So I asked Sean for a second opinion on a video topic in regards to, do you think it'd be a good idea for me this was me talking to Sean, do you think it's a good idea for me to go through leather, Kydex, nylon, and ballistic fiber, ballistic weave, that stronger form of nylon? Do you think it's a good idea for me to talk about brands in these categories? Sean went, absolutely. I'm taking it one step further. I want to talk about duty belts. I want to talk about external carriers. I want to talk about the pouches are currently on my duty belt. I want to talk belts. I want to talk about like product reviews, a dedicated review to everything currently on my duty belt. Like Alien Gear. The Alien Gear holster, let's have my duty belt right by me. The Alien Gear holster that houses my P320 right now. Okay? Buy my baton, or excuse me, buy my service weapon is my baton. That's what I'm talking about. I want to talk about duty belts. Why I have things placed the way I have them on my duty belt. Considerations for you when you're making your own duty belt. And at the same time, it goes even further than that. Considerations of the materials on your duty belt. Why I prefer an all Kydex duty belt. And why I'm constantly, even though I'm damn happy with this belt, why I'm constantly searching for the next thing. Such as, if I wasn't searching for the next thing, I wouldn't have found an active retention OC holster. Good and Goodrich, model number T681, by the way. Active retention OC. Brandless pouch, soft nylon, one of the only 2 nylon pouches on my duty belt. A soft nylon pouch, no brand, no name for this pouch, but this little guy is what my HLX sits in. Currently, I have a Safariland closed top triple mag pouch. As I keep touching in videos, bullets out. I much prefer bullets out over the flat, traditional flat style. And by bullets out, I mean this, not this. This makes for, this for me, the bullets out is a more, it flows through, this works better for my range of motion. This is more fluid, this is more natural to me, having the bullets out, because I wouldn't have done that on duty, obviously, just for the purpose of the video. Yeah, this flows much better for me. I just take a magazine out, and, you know, I rock it into the gun. Sorry. Back here, we got a Streamlight HLX in a 09 pouch. My other set of cuffs they kind of sit behind my right hip. I keep my back clear. We end my duty belt basically at the set of handcuffs. From my weapon on my left hip and on, behind my last belt keeper, this is typically my rear. My rear is kept clear. So we're going to talk about duty belts. There will be a duty belt series starting with going over the materials of a duty belt. Nylon, Kydex. Pardon me, goodness, I'm very acidic. Kydex, leather, nylon, ballistic weave, ballistic fiber, whatever you want to call that fourth material. I'm actively developing a Google Doc spreadsheet right now. I do everything in Google Doc. I'm making an Excel of all the approved law enforcement duty brands that I like in every material. And we're gonna chat about that spreadsheet. And then the next video, we're gonna talk about duty belt considerations, building a duty belt, what do you need to look for in a belt? And we're gonna talk about, and then in the next couple of videos after that, I'm literally gonna do a dedicated product review of everything on my belt. Now, albeit, I'm gonna talk like this, you know. Today we're gonna talk about my Peacekeeper RCB, and you're still gonna have the entire duty belt, because like for certain things on my duty belt, I have to thread things through. I'm not gonna unthread my belt, sorry. So the Peacekeeper Roto holster, the Peacekeeper OEM, original equipment manufacturer, the Peacekeeper rotating holster, made by Peacekeeper themselves. This baton holster, I have to thread through my duty belt. Sorry, I'm not unthreading my entire duty belt for a fucking YouTube video. These are Safariland, I think, model number 190 handcuff cases, okay? My ASPs that I much prefer, I keep bringing them out for videos. They sit there in those Ietkos. On duty right now, I carry, these are either Smiths or Peerlesses, I forget which. On duty right now, I've never had to detain anybody in a very long time, thankfully. On duty right now, I carry Smiths, okay? Because my asps don't fit in these Safarilands, so they, you know, I got Smiths and Safaris. But you'll notice, if I can push that up, you'll notice I did something to my Safariland cuff cases. I modified them. I put Blade Tech Molly locks on my Safariland cuff pouch. I don't use the Safariland attachments. And that's another duty belt, that's another video in the duty belt series we're going to talk about. Why, when I redo my duty belt, I'm not going with the Safariland QLS system. There is a superior quick attachment system. It's Blade Tech's. We're going to talk about that in this duty belt series. We're going to talk about why I have certain things on my duty belt. Like if you look very closely here between my cuff here and my cell phone case, I have this. I have an ASP carabiner clipped to my duty belt. We're going to talk about why I have this particular carabiner on my duty belt. We're also going to talk about why, for the longest time, I wanted a Kydex phone pouch. Not anymore. Closest, well, this is going to get its own video, but I'll briefly touch on it here. The Kydex duty belt pouch, a full Kydex phone pouch that I was going to buy, has to be custom made. The only one I can currently find on the market, my deep dive Google research, is made by Ethos Survival. For $100 custom made per holster. And you have to send them your phone case. And they mold the Kydex around the phone case that you have to send them. So due to that intense custom process, it takes them a couple weeks, and they charge for it. It's like $100 per Armor Cell phone case. We're going to talk about why I resign myself the fact that I keep saying this is a full Kydex duty belt. The only thing that will ever be soft on this belt is going to be the High Speed Gear International Itaco phone pouch. And even right here in this YouTube video, as I sit here talking, you can kind of see I got a little system right here on this phone pouch. I have my cuff keys clipped to the outer pocket of my phone pouch. In this main empty part, this is where my phone would sit. Obviously, I'm filming with the phone, so I can't show you my phone in the pouch. But my hand, this is the main phone pouch. Okay? Off the front pouch here, this is where I keep my handcuff keys. As a matter of fact, I can clip my guard card back on my duty belt at this point. I needed it for an interview today. By the way, I got hired someplace. My guard card, my Nevada PILB guard card, sits right here on my duty belt at all times whenever I'm on duty. My guard card, my PILB, is clipped right here on my phone pouch at all times. This is my system. Even right here on this phone pouch, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of thought that goes into my gear. So yeah, I got my keys. I got my guard card on display on my duty belt at all times. Here's my phone. Now you'll notice off the phone pouch, I have a key keeper system. I'm a very big believer in ASP products, guys. Certain ASP products, though. I despise their pouches. And that's saying a lot. I'm an ASP instructor. Actually, another thing that's saying a lot, I don't carry an ASP baton no more. Y'all give great instruction. I'm sorry, but I've been through too many of your snap lock belt pouches. Too many of your clips have broken on me. Too many of your clips don't work for me. Too many of your clips have failed on me. I don't trust your holsters. I don't trust your pouches anymore. That's why like 90% of my gear is 09. I don't trust ASP's attachment system. And, you know, baton is the baton, man. Me and my peacekeeper, we're best friends. But I trust the fuck out of their carabiners. I love their carabiners. Yeah, going back to the phone pouch, this little system. Stay on top of Mike. Even right here on this phone pouch, okay? I got a key keeper. One of those clip reel systems. I got a key keeper. Carabinered off my phone pouch is another it's another ASP carabiner. Carabinered off my ASP carabiner here is where I have a Rothco. This was issued to me by the FAA, so Federal Government Contract Equipment. I have a Rothco key keeper. This is where I keep a collection of smaller ASP, basically everything I got from my ASP chain and hinged handcuffs I keep running out for videos. All the smaller cuff keys are clipped off here. So this is actually upside down, which is why I keep losing the key back. So this is the proper orientation. So I have the smaller cuff keys. Here's the key keeper. On the key keeper, so you know I can slide, I have two of the ASP auto keys. They work like a switchblade. You press this button right here, switchblade, handcuff key. And you gotta press the button to put it away. So here we go. You can put away. You press this lever, I think. Yep, you press this lever right here, you push this down, the double lock comes out. Now, kind of an outdated feature. Well, I find this amusing that ASP provides a double lock because, guys, you got the Ultra Pluses. They double lock off a button nowadays. But they still give you the old double lock pin. So, yeah, I was wondering why I kept losing my keys, because my stuff keeps coming upside down. So, yep, you got the whole myriad of ASP keys. But yeah, that's my phone pouch. That's just my iTaco. That's just my phone pouch. There's a lot that goes on, even on my phone pouch. There's a lot of thought that goes into my gear. So you got my guard card. Behind my guard card sit 3 ASP handcuff keys. You know, pocket clip style handcuff keys, the bigger guys. And then, you know, you go into the main part where my phone would sit. My phone sits behind everything. And then you got the key keeper. And then carabiner it off here. You got the key silencer / key keeper, whatever you want to call it, with all of the ASP keys. The smaller guys, and then the auto keys I just showed you. The auto keys are on the key keeper. So anyways, guys, that's all I really have for y'all. This video is just more or less channels, not necessarily the channel's future, but the channel's upcoming plans. The video series I'm going to be doing. Since I always try and kind of summarize the video at the end, and here's what we talked about. I was thinking like a PowerPoint slide. So that was a summary for y'all. It was this channel's upcoming plans. So anyways, yep. Upcoming plans, we're talking belts in the near future. Next couple of videos, we're gonna have a duty belt series. And then after that, I'm probably gonna revisit body armor. But outside of that, until next time, friends, this is Mike here, Professional Security Journal. You guys stay safe, take it easy out there, take pride in all you do in our profession. Stay vigilant, stay situationally aware. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Video number 1, where we're gonna talk about duty belt materials and considerations in said materials. Like I said, why I prefer Kydex over everything else. For now, though, until next time, this is Mike here, TPSJ, signing out. Take it easy, friends.